can't come all the way to Galway and not talk about Spike Sullivan versus Chris Eubank Jr. Break the fight down for me.
Well, first and foremost, Spike O'Sullivan would have fought in tournaments in this gym.
Yes.
Spike would be great friends to the head coach of this gym.
Right.
Personal friends. Out from that,
yes.
I think like you can't underestimate Chris Eubanks Jr. In fairness, you know he's a top athlete. Mm-hmm. Okay, they say the experience of 20 amateur fights.
Yes.
But it's two different things, you know. It's amateur boxing, professional boxing, you know.
Right.
I'm going Spike O'Sullivan definitely.
Right.
But I think it goes to the wire though. You know,
okay.
I do believe myself that you know there's none of these things of 3 or 4 rounds knockouts and you know, but definitely there's going to be big punches in this fight, definitely. Yeah.
I've heard a lot, or I've seen a lot on Twitter. People saw Eubank's last fight against Jeffers, or whatever the guy's name was.
Jet home.
Jet
off home.
Jet off.
Good, better off.
Anyway, they're saying, oh yeah, Spike's going to get done the same way as that guy got done. I think it's kind of disrespectful to Spike, don't you think?
Depends who says that, you know. You know, it's a Eubank fan.
Yeah.
You know. No, definitely, like, you just can't say that because, you know, he was no opposition, you know, different. Yeah. He's a different fighter than Spike. Spike, like, has proved himself, you know.
Yes.
He went the route he went.
Yes.
Don't think he'd fight anyone.
Yeah.
You know, here he is now with the fight he wants.
He's been calling for ages.
See, he wants this fight, you know.
Right.
It's not because it was put to him and he had to take it. He wants to fight.
Right.
And, you know, a typical Irishman. Doesn't duck no one, fight, and that's it, you know.
Eubank Sr. once fought Steve Collins. Twice. I think he fought him in, was it Cork he fought him?
Yeah, twice in Cork, Mill Street in Cork.
Right. Do you think that plays any significance to this fight whatsoever?
Yeah, that's interesting. Definitely the tactics that Steve Collins.
Yes.
You know, definitely it's. But on the other hand, isn't it good to see like how so many years later that you have Collins in the opposite corner
and Eubank, exactly.
You know, so I think in itself there's a bit of history, something there, you know. But definitely, I think it would play in his mind because he played on that fight.
Adam Booth, Ronnie Davis, now coming into the camp for Chris Eubank Jr. How much difference do you think Booth can make in the short space of time between now and December to the Eubank style for this fight against Spike O'Sullivan?
I've spent a bit of time in Brighton with Eubank and Ronnie Davis.
Yes.
And I've seen what I've seen in the camp, but like weights in the camp.
Yeah.
In the gym. But when Adam Booth, genius, clever man. Even speaking, I spoke to Adam Booth a few times and you get that from him.
Yes.
Clever man, you know. But he's not in on the night fighting, so you can only teach what it is, or you know. But definitely, it's you know, it's a good boost for Eubank.
Yes.
But then, you know, you've got to produce it on the night. And you have to have the tools, and you know.
Yes.
And you know, and I think like you can sharpen tools with fighters, but talent is something you're born with. You know what I mean? And I don't think he's tremendously talented.
Right.
You know, so and Spike, I've seen Spike in the amateurs again, different game, and but you know, I think sometimes you do need some of the amateur punches to come to the professional game because you know these fast shots, and Spike definitely has that, and that's why I believe it's going to be a good fight because Eubank's going to be tough and strong, but I do go on Spike to win the fight.
What about Spike's punch power? Do you think it's overrated, or do you think he is a real knockout puncher at the highest level?
That I can't say. No, he's proved it. But you know something, in the amateurs, he's proved it as well. He's put a few guys down in the amateurs. Right. So he's he has power, definitely.
Both guys were beaten by Billy Joe Saunders. Yeah. So there's the common denominator there. Both went 12 rounds with Billy Joe Saunders. Yeah. Eubank would say that he didn't really take off until the second half of the fight. Spike said he had about 3 weeks to prepare for a fight or something like that. Okay. So he was on for a long layoff and all the rest of it. So.
And what's most important, Billy Joe Saunders is saying about the two fighters?
He says that Spike's going to spark Eubank. That's what he's been saying.
You'd have to go on his way, wouldn't you?
But he doesn't like Eubank.
Okay. And he's great friends with Spike.
Yeah. So of course it's going to be that as well.
So you want me to get in trouble now? Yeah?
So someone would say, well, of course, you're asking an Irishman about an Irish fighter. Of course he's going to back his Irishman. Of course he would. That would be the smartest thing to do, of course. But
is Billy Joe an Irishman?
no,
See?
but he's a traveller.
Two different things. No, okay.
Yeah.
You're not getting politics here, no, but
but
it is an
yeah.
well, okay.
Yeah,
good friends.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You know, I do believe I'd have to go with what Billy Joe says because
Yes.
he actually
He's been in ring with both guys.
Both guys, and you know, and it's a prediction to come from a top athlete like him.
Yes.
To think he's going to spark him out, and
Yes.
it doesn't happen or
Yeah.
whatever, you know, because. You know, at that level, you're not going to say, "Oh, yeah, he knocked him out," and then
Yep.
says, "Geez, Billy Joe said that," you know.
Yeah.
So,
It's going to be an interesting fight.
definitely interesting, but definitely Spike. He's a more talented fighter, and
Yep.
you know, he has power also as Eubank, but but tough guys, and you know, so it's going to be interesting.
It's going to be a good fight.
Typical Irishman, though, you know.
Thank you so much, Michael.